Good morning, everyone. This is Eric Lofholm. I want to welcome all of you to our morning sales boost. Today we have a special guest. Edwin is here, and he is the Chief Happiness CEO. He's been helping people with happiness for the last 20 plus years, and he believes that happiness is not an accident, it is a learnable skill. And I'm going to turn the call over to him because he has a great message to share with you guys today. So, Edwin, I'm going to turn the meeting over to you.
All right. So thank you so very much, Eric. It's always a pleasure to come into your space, and you're doing such a wonderful job. And I just say thank you with much gratitude and appreciation. So today, folks, I'm going to be sharing the strategic power of happiness. Entrepreneurs are often taught that success comes from working harder, longer, and sacrificing everything for growth. While hard work matters, there is one powerful advantage that is often overlooked: happiness. Many business owners believe happiness comes after success. In reality, happiness fuels success. So, over the years, I've worked with thousands of entrepreneurs, leaders, and professionals around the world. One pattern consistently stands out: the happiest business owner builds strong relationships, attract better opportunities, and perform at a higher level. Why? Because happiness multiplies your energy. When you are positive and energized, you communicate more effectively, think more creatively, and you solve problems with greater resilience. People naturally gravitate towards those who make them feel confident and optimistic. Your attitude influences your clients, referral partners, employee, and prospect. Happy leaders excel in three critical business areas. One, creativity. Positive emotion help you recognize opportunity that stress often hides. Two, communication. Calm, optimistic leader inspire confidence and build trust. Three, collaboration. Positive energy strengthens relationship, leading to more referrals and partnerships. So business success isn't determined by effort alone. Energy matters just as much. Three focused, energized hours often produce better results than 10 exhausted hours. That's why I teach Happiness Flywheel. What is Happiness Flywheel? It starts with energy, then engagement, then trust, then referrals, then revenue, and then more energy. When your energy improves, people engage with you more. Engagement builds trust. Trust generates referral. Referral creates revenue, and greater success fuel more positive energy. So that's kind of the focus. So I encourage people, conduct an energy audit. Ask yourself, what energizes me? Because you have to recognize that. And then you also have to recognize what drains my energy. Then make one small change to replace an energy drainer with something that gives you purpose and energy. So as you begin this week, remember, success is not just about how hard you work. It's about the energy you bring to every conversation, every relationship, and every opportunity. So you have to ask yourself, what if my energy, not just my effort, became my greatest business asset? Because that's what we are teaching, folks. Most people look at happiness simply as an emotion. And I say, okay, that's fine. It is an emotion, but why do we have to keep it that way? What if we can shift that narrative and bring it to happiness as a skill? The moment we bring it to happiness as a skill, we change everything. Now, I understand that is kind of new for a lot of people because, over the years, that's not the way we've looked at it. So this is why we are starting the new great movement in education. Yes, the next great movement in education. Now, let me give you a little background. More than a century ago, the idea of teaching management was revolutionary. Until then, many believed that great managers were simply born with natural talent. There was no formal education dedicated to developing leadership and managerial skills. That all changed in 1908 when Harvard introduced the world's first Master of Business Administration, MBA program. It was based on a simple but powerful belief: management can be taught. Today, no one questioned that idea. Around the world, millions of people earn MBA, attend leadership workshops, and invest billions of dollars each year learning how to become better managers, leaders, and entrepreneurs. I believe we are standing at a similar moment with happiness. For centuries, many people have viewed happiness as something you are either born with or fortunate enough to experience when circumstances go your way. After more than 20 years of research, interviewing over 1,000 people, and applying this principle in real life, I have reached a different conclusion. Happiness is not an accident. It is a learnable skill. That belief led me to create the I Am Happy project during the Great Recession, a movement that grew to 64 cities in 19 countries and inspired nearly 100,000 participants. Now, during the COVID-19 pandemic, I founded the Happy Neighborhood Project, which grew from just 65 people on March 20 of 2020 to nearly 20,000 monthly registration, becoming one of the world's largest online business networking community. It demonstrated the power of relationship, hope, and intentional positivity during a time of unprecedented uncertainty. Today, I am launching the next chapter of that mission, the CHO Collective. The CHO Collective is more than a community. It is a movement dedicated to teaching happiness as a skill and helping people strengthen resilience, improve relationships, become better leaders, build stronger businesses, and live more fulfilling lives. I believe that if you are in business, folks, your well-being and your profit can grow together. One doesn't have to grow at the expense of the other. Just as management education transforms organizations, I believe learning and practicing happiness has the potential to transform individuals, families, workplaces, businesses, and community. Our mission begins with those who already help people. So if you are a life coach, if you are a business coach, if you are an executive coach, if you are a author, you're a speaker, you're a trainer, you are an independent consultant, you are a leader, you're a small business owner, then we definitely need you as part of this movement. These professionals already change life by learning to teach happiness as a skill. They can multiply their impact and help create healthier and more resilient people and organizations. This is only the beginning, folks. History has shown us that every great movement starts with a small group of people who believe a better future is possible. If you believe happiness can be learned, practiced, and shared, I invite you to become part of that future. Join Eric and I this Saturday, folks, and Eric is going to put a link in the chat for you to be able to participate. And as you check that link, I want you to think about this, folks. The universe is always in alignment. You could have been anywhere else today than this location. You are here because your participation matters. You are here not by accident. You are here because you are supposed to be here. And you have an opportunity, folks, to truly have an impact. And we are going to break down, what does this really mean? How does it work? How do those who are involved early get rewarded from it? Because again, I was very fortunate. After I got my MBA in Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, I made a decision that I did not want to work for any corporation. Now, that's not what my parents wanted to hear after, all of those stuff. But why did I come to that conclusion? Because my calling was different. My calling was different. I remember the last class in my MBA program, we were asked to look into the future and decide what we want to be when we get into that future. And mine was very simple. It was to encourage and inspire people to live their own potential with service and love. And that's what I've done all my adult life. And he has rewarded me very well. Sometimes when people see me, preaching happiness, they say, "Oh, is this a nonprofit?" And I say, "No, that's one of the things we need to change." When management school teaches management, they are not nonprofit. They are profitable. They make good income. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry right now. So those who are involved in teaching happiness as a skill don't have to be broke. You don't have to be a nonprofit. You can grow your well-being and your profit very, very well. And so that's really what we are focusing on. And so, Eric, I'm going to stop. I know you start on time and you end on time. I want to give
Yeah, I
people
want to
any
jump in,
opportunity
Edwin,
to
and make
ask me any question,
I want to make
So,
I want to make a couple teaching points for everybody. And so one of the things that I will often say is the magic happens when you get with somebody one-on-one. And so Edwin recently reached out to me and said, "Hey, Eric, can we hop on a call?" And I said, yes. And so we got on the call and we were exploring how we can collaborate. So I'm a stand for prospecting outreach. That's how Edwin ended up on the call today. We've known each other for many years and we're collaborating. And the collaboration is Edwin has his movement around happiness. I'm a stand for all of you to increase your sales. And many of you are going to see the vision of what Edwin's talking about. You're going to see, okay, this makes sense. If I'm happier, I can perform at a higher level. So you'll be drawn, many of you will be drawn to Edwin's message. We're doing a call this Saturday morning. If you want to come hang out with me and Edwin, Saturday morning, I just put the link in the chat and we're going to be meeting, I think it's at 9 a.m. Pacific, and we're going to be talking about happiness. And Edwin's going to be sharing his vision. So here's the point. I'm going to be inviting my network to participate. And then Edwin has a network of entrepreneurs that can benefit from my sales message. So here's what Edwin and I are modeling for you what collaboration looks like. And the question you want to ask yourself is, where does it fit like a glove? So for me with Edwin and Edwin with me, who could be your Edwin or who could be your version of me? And how could you do what we're doing? This is a multi-million-dollar idea for you guys. You want to be visible. You want to put yourself out there. And Edwin has a vision. He planted his flag over 20 years ago. He said, this is what I'm going to do with my life. And he's impacted the world. And he's just getting started, guys. He's just getting started. So we're excited to speak with you guys on Saturday. We're excited that you're here today. We're going to go out and have a fantastic day. Give Edwin some love in the Zoom chat. Give him some emojis. Let him know that you enjoyed his positive message today. And we're going to wrap the call like we always do. Alan, thanks for joining today. Ali, thank you for showing up today. Bill, great to see you. Chris, great to have you in class. Christina, you're an elite coach. Thank you guys for the emojis. We're lighting up the emojis. That's awesome. Edwin, this is like the most emojis we've ever had.
Hey, these are a bunch of happy people. I'm telling you right now. These are definitely a bunch of happy people. Now, I just want to add to what Eric just said. When you start to collaborate, 1 + 1 is not equals to 2. Okay, just understand that, man. When you have the right mind put together, you have multiplication, you have quantum leap. So, Eric, I want to thank you for all the wonderful things you are doing.
You're welcome. I love the emojis, guys. You guys really went all out of the emojis today. Keep them coming. Dave, thanks for joining. Dwight, great to see you. Ed, great to have you in class. Elizabeth, great to have you. Eric, thanks for joining today. Frank, great to see you. Izzy, great to see you, Izzy. Yvonne, thanks for joining. Jacques, thanks for being here. Jamie, great to see you. Jay, Mr. Consistency. Janine, great to have you in class today. Jeffrey, thanks for joining. Jenna, great to have you here today. Jim, thanks for joining. Jody, great to see you. Joe, thanks for joining. Joseph, great to have you. Julie, thanks for being here. Karen, great to have you in class. Keith, thanks for joining. Kelly, great to see you. Kimberly, thanks for joining. Laura, you're a great leader. Lenny, thanks for joining. Marcus, great to have you. Marie, I believe in you. Thanks for joining. Max, you are the MVP prospector of our community. Okan, great to see you. Michelle, thanks for joining. Rick, great to have you. Neil, thanks for joining. Percy, great to see you here. Rick, thanks for the comments in the Zoom chat. Rose, thanks for joining. Russ, you're going to have a great day today, Russ. Thomas, you're an elite coach. Stacia, thanks for joining. Sever, great to have you here today. Tony, great to see you again. Urban, you're an elite prospector. And Yvette, thank you for joining. Edwin, thanks for being here today. We'll look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday that want to come hang out with us. Everybody have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.